Is Perplexus, and it's a 3D marble game that's taking not only Canada by storm, but the world. And you are the inventor, Michael McGuinness.
Yes,
and you just
I fell off on my own game.
You fell off. You just lost your own game that you created. Explain to us what this is.
Okay, sure. Well, the first thing is I didn't lose.
No,
because
you
what
didn't
this
lose.
is about
Okay.
is really the experience of trying and gaining skills as you go.
Right.
And if you fall off, you just get back on
just
again.
start
it's
again.
like what you have to do in your own life when
Right.
things aren't going right.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm following this
So it's a marble
path.
ball.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
what's that ball made of, actually? It looks like sponge or something.
Yeah, this ball, in order not to damage this handmade model,
Right.
is actually made out of a mouse ball from a computer.
Oh,
because it's a steel ball with a
good
rubber
idea.
coating on
This
it.
is a steel ball in the little
Yes,
ones
that one
you
has
can
a ball
buy.
bearing in
Okay.
it. And the goal is that you start to learn how to move through this spatial object, which is like a sculptural form.
Right.
It's a very, very complex kind of three-dimensional labyrinth.
How long did it take you to develop this game?
Well, I happen to have here the first one I made when I was in high school.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, here.
And, okay, now I'm just going to warn you, this
Yeah.
one, only one person has ever finished it.
And
it
that was
wasn't
you?
Me, not me.
You're kidding me.
One of my students, actually.
So how did you come up with this idea? What, you're a professor, a teacher?
I teach sculpture and design in Santa Rosa, California.
And you love games? Is that
no,
how?
it's actually, I was taking a high school art class. This was when I was 17. And the teacher said it's time to design a board game, but with a big family, I have 11 brothers and sisters, they would beat me all the time.
Yeah.
But I love drawing mazes, and so I thought, well, I'm going to just try making a three-dimensional maze as a game instead.
Yeah.
And I did a sketch, which is really funky.
This is the original sketch.
That's the original. This is actually a copy of the original, just in case I lose it on this tour.
That's
But
fantastic.
it was the idea of making sort of aqueducts and sort of Great Wall of China inside of a cube. But the teacher said to build it, and that's when everything transformed, because it actually became instead kind of a sculptural form in the center of a container.
Yeah, and it's beautiful to look at. I mean, I would, like a globe, I would have this on my, book stand or someplace out where everyone can see it. And kids love this game. Why do you think kids love this so much?
The experience is that, well, see, for a long time people thought that this would only be a kid's game or it'd only be a men's executive toy or something like that.
Right.
But I've discovered
they wanted to
that
pinpoint you. They wanted to put you somewhere.
And it doesn't work that way. What happens is that everybody loves it, and if a kid gets it for Christmas or for a gift, the mother starts playing with it, the father, the uncle, the grandparents, and kids love it because it's got the kind of attraction or I guess the amount of focus that you'd have on a video game.
It does.
Because, you know how a video game just keeps people going for hours on end? This will do the same thing, except it has no batteries, no electricity.
It's portable.
Right,
and you're
you
still
can't
in the
lose any
present,
parts.
right? Which is what I like about
you're in
it.
the physical world.
Yeah.
And in fact, what it's good for is helping you get your spatial skills and just an understanding of form. And it turns, like a child when they're developing their ability to see in the world.
Well, it's almost like those old Fisher-Price games for tiny kids, putting circles on a block and all that. This takes it to adult level and status. And it gets progressively harder through the maze as you get up the levels,
That's right. In fact, as I'm going, I'll show you this.
Okay, go fast.
Okay,
go fast.
I'm going to try to go fast, but when you're traveling a lot, you don't do it as fast as you used to. But I'm not too bad.
What level are you up to now?
I'm now at about 14. Oh, I fell off.
Oh, you did, Michael. Well, it took me an hour and a half to get to level 9, so that was pretty impressive.
Sure.
And now you have a new Super Perplexus?
Actually, I do make super plexuses, but those are sculpture pieces.
Oh, okay.
Those are very big versions. This is a tiny one.
This is the tiny version.
I've built them 1 meter in diameter with wooden tracks that are very complex for museums and collectors.
So is this your new job now, or do you still teach?
No, I'm still teaching, but in fact I have a class to go to in about 2 weeks.
Good for you.
But these are the 2 latest versions.
Okay. And these are both Perplexus.
These are both Perplexus. This one's called Perplexus Original.
Okay.
And it's because it's the original.
And these two.
This one's called Rookie, Perplexus Rookie, because it's made for children 6 or 4 on up.
Oh, this is my game.
Yes, this one's definitely easier.
Okay.
And then we have the Epic, which I've never finished myself.
You know what? You can give that to Christy. She's our meteorologist. She's
you want to
very
try
good. Michael, so we're out of time. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You can meet Michael and try to solve Perplexus tonight at the Chapter Store on Granville Street in Vancouver at 6:30. You'll be downtown. All right.
Thank you.
Christy, what do you think? Do you like these kind of games?
I love it. I think that's a great idea.
Isn't it wonderful?
Well
I'll give you
done.
the expert one.
Okay. Well, wait a second. The designer himself has never even finished that hard one. So I'm not sure if I will be able to either. Thanks so much, you guys. Those are really cool. Look outside here. Oh, sorry, everyone. It was such a beautiful end to the day yesterday. Not end to the evening, though, once we watched the Canucks game, though, that's for sure.